Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Sauda Muhammad. If this is your first time coming across my video, please subscribe, like, comment and share my video. Today I'm going to be reading a very interesting story for you. Stay tuned. The Juju seller of Makoko. In the heart of Makoko, a bustling fishing village on the edge of Lagos, lived Mama Ijeoma. She was famous for her small food stall, where she sold delicious jollof rice, spicy egusi soup, and yam porridge, served steaming, hot, and bustling with flavor. Her stall was simple, but the aroma that drifted from it seemed almost magical, luring people from all corners of the village to line up daily. At first, Mama Ijeoma's food seemed like any other, just well cooked and tasty. But as time passed, people began to notice strange things. Customers who once bought food from other sellers began avoiding those stalls, refusing to eat anywhere else but at Mama Ijeoma's. Her business flourished, while other food sellers in the village struggled to make ends meet. Some sellers in Makoko, like Auntie Runke and Baba Modu, started murmuring among themselves, sensing something amiss. You think Mama Ijeoma food is that good? I beg you, it's as if she put spell on it, Auntie Runke whispered one evening to her friend Baba Modu, who sold roasted plantain across the street. Baba Modu shook his head, citing, I don't know, Runke, but every time I eat her food, it's as if I am under a spell. I crave it day and night. Others began sharing similar stories. Some claimed they felt an odd sensation after eating her food, as if their mind had been clouded with something beyond control. People who had never been able to afford much began spending recklessly, emptying their pockets at Mama Ijeoma's stall. There were even stories of people falling into strange trances. One night, under the cover of darkness, Auntie Runke gathered a small group of villagers, including her friend Baba Modu. I say, we should confront her. She urged them, her voice determined. There is something wrong with her food, something evil. But others hesitated, afraid. Are you mad? One whispered. What if she has the power to curse us? Still, Auntie Runke was not discouraged. She had always been brave, and she could not sit by as her friends' businesses were slowly destroyed. The group finally agreed to wait, hoping that a solution might reveal itself. Meanwhile, Mama Ijeoma continued her life as usual, greeting her customers warmly, serving her delicious food with a smile, but little did she know a shadow was beginning to grow over her. The gods of Makoko, spirits of the land and sea, had watched her use dark juju to enchant her customers. They had let her thrive, but they had grown angry with her deceit. And so one night the village priest Baba Onike received a vision. Baba Onike was respected throughout Makoko, known for his wisdom and his connection to the spiritual realm. In his vision, he saw a woman with a dark shadow over her, standing over a pot of food. He saw hands, hundreds of hands, reaching out, drawn to her food like moths to a flame. And in his vision, the food itself seemed alive, glowing with a sinister power. The next morning, Baba Onike called a gathering in the village square. The villagers gathered, sensing something important was about to happen. Baba Onike's voice was grave as he addressed them. My people, he began, I have seen things in the spirit world. There is a shadow among us, one who uses the power of Juju to manipulate and control. The villagers looked around nervously. Who, Baba? They murmured. Baba Onike closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and then pointed directly at Mama Ijeoma's stall. It is her. The crowd shouted in shock. Mama Ijeoma, who had just been setting up her stall, froze, her face in fear. She tried to stammer a denial, But the crowd pressed forward, anger rising in their voices. "Explain yourself, Mama Ijeoma," demanded Auntie Runke, stepping forward with a fierce look in her eyes. "What have you done to us?" she asked her. Seeing no way out, Mama Ijeoma dropped her pretense. "Yes," she said slowly, her voice trembling. "Yes, I used Juju. I used it because I had nothing else. My children were hungry. My husband left me. I did it to survive." The villagers fell silent, some feeling a small twinge of pity. But Baba Onike shook his head. "The spirits do not bless those who use dark power to harm others, Ijeoma. You have twisted the hearts and minds of the people. And for what? Profit and pride?" Mama Ijeoma's face contoured with desperation. "I didn't mean harm. It's just a small charm, a small spell to bring customers." Baba Onike sighed heavily. "You took away their free will. You destroyed the livelihood of your neighbors. For what? The spirit will not forgive you." A chill swept through the air, and Mama Ijeoma could feel the anger of the spirit, like a weight pressing down on her chest. Suddenly, she collapsed, gasping for breath. Her body began to convulse, her face twisted in pain. The villagers watched in horror as her hands began to shake uncontrollable. They recognized it as a punishment from the spirits, the cause of endless craving. "You will know the hunger you inflicted on others, but yours will never be satisfied," Baba Onike pronounced. Mama felt hunger consuming her from the inside and out. She began to claw at the ground, crying out for food, but nothing could satisfy her. The villagers, watching in both pity and horror, stepped back, murmuring among themselves. The village elder decided that Mama Ijeoma should be exiled, as her presence would only bring darkness to Makoko. Auntie Runke and Baba Modu exchanged glances, both saddened but relieved that justice has been done. Years passed, and Mama Ijeoma became a cautionary tale, a ghostly figure wandering from village to village, seeking food but never finding satisfaction. The villagers of Makoko returned to their simple lives. They became more prosperous and united than before. Baba Onike reminded them often of the importance of honesty and respect for each other's free will. And so, the story of Mama Ijeoma became a lesson for the people of Makoko. Whenever the temptation arose to seek quick gains through dark means, they remembered her fate and they chose the harder but honorable path instead. We've come to the end of the story. Please don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye. Love you all. Thank you.